Guys, as you're aware right now, the prop firm industry is on fire. Everyone's asking, am I going to get scammed? Is this still legit? How do I find the best prop firm? Do they still use MetaTrader 5? Do they allow you as clients? I'm asking the very same questions, and while doing research to bring you guys this information, I came across something that I think will actually help all of us in our pursuit or search for finding the next prop firm. So let me go over to my computer and show you guys what I found. So as you can see here on my computer screen, I have this website called PropFor Match, and basically from going through it, what I understand is think of this as like a one-stop shop or like the Expedia for prop firms. You know, like on Expedia, you have to go, you can like book, you know, your vacation, your hotel, your rental, your everything in one site. It's kind of like that, right? Where you can do a lot of things in one site. Now, the main reason why I'm making this video is because as you guys saw what happened recently with the funded trader, we need to figure out how we can find reputable prop firms and how we can, you know, possibly trust them, because right now everything's up in the air. Everybody feels like they're going to get scammed. Everyone feels like these prop firms are going under. So let me show you guys why I'm recommending this site to you guys. Now, when you get to this site, they have a lot of different tabs, but the one I want to focus on the most is their reviews tab. So when I click on the reviews tabs, it's going to bring me to this page where it shows me the reviews for the prop firms. And I know you're thinking, well, how does that help us? Because right now, if you guys haven't heard, I won't mention the name, but there's another company that's known for reviews, but apparently people are putting up fake reviews, they're buying fake reviews and all these weird things. So people are even skeptical about that. So the question is, what makes this site different? Now, there's a lot of features I can go over as to like filtering by trading conditions and all that stuff, but this is the main reason why I'm making this video. So when you go down here, you can see all of these prop firms are rated, right? So let's take My Funded FX because they're one of the long-standing ones as well. And let's see what people have to say about that. So let's click on My Funded FX. Now, when you click on it, this is the reason why I'm making this video. You can see the name of the person who submitted the review, their location, the date, the account size they purchased, the amount of phases the challenge was, how long they've been funded, if they reached the payout, how many payouts they have, and how many firms they're with in total. And I think this is a great step in the right direction. In addition to this, I found out that you can't actually leave a review on this website unless you've been funded with the company. So that really reduces the amount of low quality reviews that you find on other sites. Over here, you can only get a review from somebody who's been funded. Not only have they been funded, you can actually click on their funded certificate to check and confirm, yeah, this person's been funded. You can also see their payouts, how many times they've been paid out and what the amounts were. I think this is an absolute good tool, especially considering everything that's going on right now. We need these tools. So when I come to a prop firm and I click on it and I see somebody who's been with the company for over 6 months saying this thing sucks, I can take their word for it. And if they say this thing's good, I can also take it at face value, at least to some degree, because they've been vetted through this website to confirm that this is somebody legitimate leaving a legitimate review. And I think in this time in the industry, we really need this. So I was very happy to see this. Now, I have something else I want to show you regarding the review process as well. If I go back to the main page, they have another section here called favorite firms as well as unlisted firms. Let's click on favorite firms. When I get to favorite firms, you can see that the firms are rated not based on them, based on what the users, right, have voted. Now, while they have these ratings, which are very helpful, when you scroll all the way down, you'll also be able to see that they have another section called unlisted firms. And these are the firms that are not qualified to be up here. So again, this is a good move. They haven't just kept the best prop firms because, you know, some sites have that saying this is our #1 rated prop firm. They're saying we've also have prop firms that haven't made it to our list for various reasons. And you can see the list here. Now, before I go to that, I'm going to click on this link that says this page to show you what I'm talking about. Now, when you go to this page, you can see all the unlisted firms here. You can see how many people voted on that firm, how many people shared their experience, as well as how many people warned about this. Now, let's just type up the funded trader, right? And you can see right here, the funded trader appears here. They are delisted. Okay, this is awesome. Let's try the Forex Funder because a lot of us are with the Forex Funder. And you can see here too that they're not listed as well. And in fact, let's click on it. Let's see what happens. So you can see here that people are able to share their experience and their warnings. So you can see somebody said a week ago, I'm waiting for a payout since July 23. This firm is a joke. So another thing that I want to share with you guys is that if you guys are having your experiences, whether good or bad, you can come to the site and report them. And this site seems like they're actively doing their due diligence to make sure that they're vetting these prop firms to give you the best recommendations that you can trust. Now, how do I know this? I will show you. When I go back over here, I can scroll down to, let's say, this one, okay, DEI funded. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but look, it says they were declined on February 21st, 2024. Reasons for being declined. After completing our compliance review, we've decided not to list DI funded on PropFor Match. Our evaluation process is thorough, particularly for newer firms, and DI funded's aggressive pricing required us to be extra cautious. Ultimately, we didn't feel confident enough about their stability to list them for a few key reasons. Number one, their business model's long-term viability hasn't been convincingly explained or demonstrated to us, despite several requests for this. So they tried. It's not like they just woke up and said, yeah, you're not it. They have tried to, they have attempted to verify some of the information they're looking at, and it seems like it didn't work out. Number two, we've been unable to arrange a meeting with their CEO. What does that tell you? That tells you that if the prop firm is listed, they've most likely spoken to the CEO. Again, another great touch in my opinion. Number three, there's a noticeably high percentage of negative reviews both on Trustpilot and reported to us. In general, if a firm is declined, a new process can be initiated after 3 to 6 months should there be any key changes. So this tells me that basically, even if a prop firm wanted to come back, they would have to wait a while. You can't just come in. They're going to do their, due diligence again, and they have to wait at least 3 to 6 months before they can even be considered to come back. These extra steps that this site is taking tells me how serious they're taking this review process. And this is the main reason why I'm making this video, is so that for those of us who are looking to go to another prop firm, or we're looking to find out where our next place to go is, we can use this site. Now, in addition to these features that I've just showed you, I want to go over just a couple more before we end the video. You can see here that they have a compare section or a tool here on the side, and they allow you to select, every asset type. Say you want to do Forex futures and indices or crypto, right? Or you just want to do one. In this case, let's do one. Okay, let's just leave it at Forex. You can then go over to select your size. You guys are aware of the standard sizes, but if you click more, you can see over here that some of the prop firms that offer those odd account sizes like 1 million, 2 million, 40K, 60K, 250, you can select those as well if you want. In this case, I just want 100K, so we'll just keep it simple. You can see the number of phases, right? You have instant funded, 1 phase, 2 phase, and 3 phase. I personally just want a 2-phase account, so I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to keep this selected because it's going to apply the discounts that are currently running on every prop firm in the price. So that's great. So when I hit search now, you can see there's a bunch of different prop firms that are listed here. But we want to go back up a little bit to see this as well. They have other features here. For example, you can say, well, I want a prop firm that also allows trade copying and maybe an expert advisor, right? Or you can say, I want to work with prop firms that only use these brokers. But the one that I want us to focus on in this section is here, because I get questions about this a lot. Do they still offer MT5? Well, you can now click this as a filter. Like, I want prop firms that only offer MT5, and I want prop firms that also allow US traders. So you can click on those, okay? And when you click on those, you can scroll down now and see that our list has been shortened significantly. Instead of like 40 or 30 or whatever we had, we now have 5 to 6, okay? And when you get to this section, you can see what the original price is and what the current price is with the discounts that they've already applied for you, because this website search, it does all that work for you. So not only can you review it, right? You can see, you can use filters to choose the ones that have been reviewed and all that stuff. And then you can come over here and say, for example, well, I want to know of these prop firms, which one has the easiest targets to pass. So let's click this. And then all of a sudden you can see that this one is rated number 1. Why? Because it has a 8% phase 1 and a 4% phase 2 followed by EA markets. Okay. You can also see that where these prop firms are based. So some are in the US, some are in the UAE, some are in the UK, so on and so forth. All right. Maybe you can say, well, actually, I want to know what the profit split is. So when you click this, this shows you FXify is basically the lowest profit split was 75%. If I click it again, I can see that for traders is the highest at 90%, right? So these are great tools. Now, when you come over to this section, you can see over here that they have something called loyalty points. I was wondering what that was, and I went in to look into it, and it turns out loyalty points is this. When you go over to their menu and you scroll down, you'll see that they have a section called loyalty program. And when you get to the loyalty program, it explains to you how it works. Basically, every time you purchase an account with them, they're going to give you a certain amount of points. In that case, let's call it 300, right? And they tell you that once you get enough points, you can redeem them for different benefits like, a free account. So for example, over here, if you want a free 5K account, you would need 2,000 points. Now, I actually had a conversation with this company prior to this video, and I was able to secure an affiliate code so that you guys can get some benefits, and they're able to, if you use the link in the description below, you will actually get double the points if you buy a challenge through them. So If you use the code below, you'll be able to get, let's say instead of 300, 600 points. And that'll help you to redeem these things a lot faster. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we end the video here is this. They have a section here called exclusive offers. And these exclusive offers are offers specifically through PropFor Match. So not only does PropFor Match show you the current discounts running on those other prop firms that they're running, but if you go through their exclusive offers and the prop firm you're looking at is here, you'll get even better discounts, right? So for example, Funding Traders is going to give you 35% off all their challenges, and you'll get a free account of the same size if you reach a payout. In other words, if you buy a 100K account, you pass the 100K account, get a payout, they're going to give you another one for free, in addition to the 35% off they gave you when you bought this, if you use this specific code, right? Or buy through this specific site. So guys, there's a lot on here, right? That you guys can check out for yourselves. For example, they have something called Cure Labs. From what I understand, it allows you to manage multiple accounts. You get to trade through TradingView. You get a trade copier, so on and so forth. So guys, I hope this helps you in terms of your search for the next prop firm if you're still deciding to go prop firms. And like I said, I have an affiliate code. You know me, I'm for the people, do what you want. But I'm saying if you're going to come here and you're going to use it, then at least get double the points. So head over here. I hope it helps you guys. For those of you guys asking every day what platform is this and that, use this tool. Do your research and find out which prop firms are being rated well, what people are saying, and you can use this to give you confidence in your next purchase. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.